back, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to create a smaller version, doily, of this scowl pattern. This was a pattern that I created just before the holidays and just finished now because I was away. As most of you know, that my beloved brother passed away, so I haven't been able to do much of crocheting since I was flying out of the country, or island, I should say. This is a runner. This is a special order, so I'm going to create a smaller version, but you can go as long as you'd like, or even as wide as you'd like, if you want to create side-by-side skeleton. This is 1.66 m, so it's very, very long. As you can see, it's for a long table. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Since it's an order, and I thought a lot of you love skeletons, or skulls, not skeletons, I decided to do the tutorial on it. So let's get started. I'm using the red, these are Portugal brands, similar to Lydia number 3 in thickness. Mine's a little bit thinner. Color number 9. These are 4-ply, color number 8, and then I'll be using the black, color number 11. I'll be using a 2.8 hook, which is very similar to 2.5. They use, I guess, different numbers here. The thickness comparing to my 2.7, this one's a little bit thinner, even though it has a higher number. But depending upon your tension, you can use a 2.5 or a 2, or your thread also. So it varies from threads to threads and tensions, as you know. Okay, so let's get started. Thank you so much again, and thank you for your patience waiting for a new tutorial to come out. It has been quite difficult for me to even function due to still mourning and grieving the death of my brother. May God rest his soul. Thank you so much, everybody. So the first thing you want to do is that slip stitch knot. That never counts as a stitch. Now I'm going to do 48 chain stitch. Okay? 48 chain stitch. I've done my 48 chain stitch. Come back on that 4th chain with double crochet. I'm going to create a group of 4 double crochets. So because we've turned, we already have 1. I've done 2, 3, 1 per stitch, and 4. Chain 2. Skip 1, 2, come into the 3rd one, and again groups of 4 double crochet. We're going to do this all the way to the end of this chain, creating groups of 4 double crochet. Chain 2, and again skip 2, 1, 2, into the 3rd one. I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I've done my groups of 4 double crochet, 2 chain, and skips 2 stitch. I have 8 groups of double crochet. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to come on that last double crochet with double crochet inside of that 2 chain with 2 double crochet. So I'm creating group of 4 again on top of that first double crochet. So I have my first group, chain 2, again coming on top of that last double crochet with double crochet inside of that chain space, 2 double crochet, and 1 on top of that last double crochet. Chain 2 again. I'm going to create my last group here on that last double crochet, 2 inside of the double crochet of the 2 chain and 1 on top of the last double crochet. I'm going to do chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to come on that last, so I'm skipping this one and doing my 3 groups again of 4 double crochet, exactly how I started. So you're just repeating those 3 groups again until the end. Okay, chain 2 and then coming in that last double crochet, 2 inside, 1 on top. I'll meet you at the end of my row. We're just repeating what we've done here onto there. So I've done my 3 on this side also. I'm going to do chain 2 and do my double crochet right at the corner on the last double crochet. I'm going to go up chain 3, turn around, and create the 4 double crochet group, 2 inside of the chain and 1 on top of that double crochet. Chain 2 into the last one, double crochet, 2 inside of that 2 chain and 1 on top. Chain 2 into that last one, 2 inside of the chain and 1 on top. I'm going to create chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, coming in the center of that 10 chain with 4 singles, 2, 3, and 4. So this is row 3, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again into that last one. And we're going to create those 3 groups of 4 double crochet again, exactly how we started. So we're just repeating what we've done here. We'll do the same thing until the end. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So I've completed my groups of 4 double crochet on this side also. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, turn around, come back to that last one, double crochet, creating that group of 4, always groups of 4 on this pattern. Okay, so 2 inside of the 2 chain space and 1 on the last double crochet. Chain 2 again, double crochet on that last double crochet inside of the chain. We're doing 2 double crochet and 1 on top, like that. Now we're going to do chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to come on top of that 4 single. So on that first single, double crochet, 1 chain, into the next one, double crochet, 1 chain, into the next one, double crochet, 1 chain, and into my last one, double crochet, 6 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, coming into that last double crochet, creating again those groups of 4 exactly how we started. Like that. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So I pretty much finished the row. I've turned around, did my 3 chain, 2 double crochet inside and 1 on top of the last one. Chain 2, again creating the group of 4 double crochets. one on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. Now I'm going to go on that 5th chain, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 on that 5th. I'm creating a single into that 6th single on top of that double crochet, single. Remember we had 1 chain space in between them, single. Now you can go over or you can go right on the chain. Okay, so 1 single inside, 1 on top of the double crochet, single, 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 1 on that 6th chain like we did on the other side, and 1 on that 5th chain. Okay, so now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 singles, chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and create your group of 4 double crochet, exactly how we started. And now we're going to create the last group again. So chain 2, come into that last double crochet, 2 inside, and 1 on that chain. Okay, so chain 5 again, going up. We're going to this time have only 1 group of 4. Okay, and then we're going to work on that center there. So I've done my group of 4. I'm going to do chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to come on top of that first single with single. We're going to create 4 singles, okay? 1 into the next one, 2, 3, 4. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, come on my 4th, and do those 4 singles again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to turn around this time, and I'm going to come in the center of that chain 5 and do a single. So I'm creating the eyes. Chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming onto that last single with single. So I have the 2 eyes built. I'm going to do 1 chain. I'm going to turn around, and inside of these eyes, I'm going to do 10 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In the center where we have that single, 1 single, and do 10 singles again on the other eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, until you have 10 singles. I've done my 10 singles. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to create the block of 4 double crochets. Chain 2 and my last double crochet. Bring it up a little bit more. If you need to rewind and slow down the video, go ahead and do that. Put your closed caption on so you can read, confirm things, and in the description below the video, there is a 2-minute video how to slow down the video in case you don't know how. Okay? So we turn around, going into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, row 7. 1, 2, 3 chain, coming inside, doing the 2 double crochets and 1 double crochet on the last one, chain 2. Now we're going to do 1 double crochet on the last one, and we're going to do the group that we're using inside of the chain here on that first chain. We're going to complete the group of 4. So 1 per stitch, 2 into the next stitch, 3 and into the next one, 4. So now we're going to have 2 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. I've done my 6 chain, and now I'm going to count, skip 1, 2, come into the 3rd one. My neighbors are in construction again. Good God. And we're going to do a single on the 3rd stitch. Continue to do 8 singles. So the 8 singles should finish here. We have one on that center. We're also going to do a single and then 8 singles on this side. Okay, so I have 3, 4, 5. So I've done my 8. This is the center where we did that single there. Okay, and 1 single in the center. And then you start counting 8 again. 1, 2, 3, exactly how we did here. And then your 6 chain, and we must do inside of the chain here. Okay. So I've done also my 8 singles there. We're going to do chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's always best to count from here. So we know that 1 double crochet goes there. Then on 1, 2, on my 3rd one, double crochet. So we can create those 4 double crochets. So basically we're repeating what we've done at the beginning. This is so annoying with the construction. Lord have mercy. And repeat the same thing to the end. So I've started row 8. I've turned around in my 5 chain, my group of 4, chain 2, coming on the last one, creating that group again. 1. If you want to go over your chain, you can. 2, 3, 4. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go into the 3rd one. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do singles. So we're going to have 13 singles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 1, 2, my thread has escaped from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. Again. So we know there's one that goes here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we must come onto that 3rd chain. You can go over your thread if you like. It makes things easier for you. So basically repeating what we've done on the other side. And one on top of that double crochet. And then finish the rest of your group and your last double crochet on that last double crochet. Okay? So I've turned around, did my group of 4, went up chain 3, chain 2. We're going to repeat the groups. Chain 2, again creating those 3 double crochets in that 6th chain. So I'm going to come in my first chain and do the double crochet into the next one, and of course we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. So I have my 4 chain 6, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. I'm going to skip 1 2, come in the third one, and now I'm going to do 9 singles, and we're going to repeat exactly the same thing we done here on this side. So you'll have to do your double crochet and your 3 inside of the chain, of course 6 chain after this, so 9 singles. Okay, so I've started row 10, did my 5 chain, did my group, 2 chain, did my group, 2 chain, and did my group again. I'm going to do chain 6, 1 2 3. So I'm going to skip my first one, coming into the second, and I'm going to do 6 singles, 2 3 4 5 and 6, and continue to do my 6 chain with my 3 groups of 4 again until the end. So I've completed row 10, going to row 11, going up the 3 chain for double crochet, creating those groups of 4, double crochet, 2 chain, and continue again. So we're going to continue and then do the 4 double crochets here also on the last one, and then the 3, and I'll come back to you here on this one. Okay, so I've done my 4 groups. I'm going to do chain 2 and then jump right into the next chain. So 1 2 on my third one. Obviously we're creating the group exactly as we have on the other side. And it's funny because each time I record, that's when the construction goes on. It's unbelievable. Okay, like that. If you find that it's too tight, you can do an extra chain there. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So we pretty much started with 8 groups of 4, and we finished with the 8 groups of 4. Now this next row will be just double crochets over double crochet, so chain 3 and 1 per stitch. Where we have the 2 chain, we'll be doing the 2 double crochets. That's all there is to it, 1 per stitch and 2 inside of the chain space. Okay, I pretty much finished doing all of the double crochets, 2 inside of the chain spaces. Now, so we have the first motif created. Now we're going to repeat exactly what we've done here on the second row. So this is how you always increase your skulls. Okay, so basically you would turn around and create again the 4 double crochets. Okay, so we'll have 8 again All you have to do is rewind the video or put a marker on each row and follow through. So doing those 4 double crochets, chain 2, skip 1, 2 into the third one, and create those 8 double crochets again. Groups of 4, I should say. Okay. I'm going to continue mine. I don't know the length. I'm going to do this small one yet. Maybe 4 or 5, I'm not sure. But I'll come back to you once I have created the length that I want for this smaller doily. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. So now it's just a repeat. We're basically creating what we've done here on the second row. Okay. Or not the second row. I don't know what I was thinking. We're doing what we did on the first row. Sorry, I apologize. Not the second row. The first row. Okay, we're doing the 8 groups of 4 double crochet. And then we'll go into the second one. So if you want to put a marker, you can to follow through. I kept saying the second row, but it's not. It's the first row. So into the third one and create those 4 double crochet groups. Total of 8 double crochet groups. Chain 2, skip 2 into the third one. And then follow through the length you want for your skulls. So I've completed my 8 groups exactly like the first row, and now you follow through with the second row and repeat. Either you go with a marker or rewind the video. I'm going to continue mine, and I'll meet you at the end once I've completed all my skulls. The length that I want. Okay everyone, so I pretty much did the size that I wanted for the small doily, which is with 4 skulls. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. Now I've cut my thread. I finished where we started with the little blocks, the 8 blocks. Okay, now I'm going to go into the straight thread. This time we're going to be creating 3 rows of just double crochets, 2 inside of the chain stitch. I went in the chain. You can go over if you want. So I'm going to have 3 rows. And here at the corner, we're going to be doing 1 double crochet, 2 chain, and 1 double crochet. But we'll get there together. And hopefully this construction stuff noise has stopped, because it's kind of irritating for you guys, but really frustrating for me to continue and talk and hear this noise. Is just overwhelming. So I'm still on the right side of my stitch. I'm not going to work yet on this first 3 chain that we go up. I'm going to go into the next one. And I'm going to do the double crochet and try to hide this thread as I go. So it's going to be 1 double crochet per stitch. Okay. And then inside of the chain space, there's 2 chain. I'm going to do 2 double crochet. You can go over, you don't have to go in the chain. I think it just gives it more of a clean cut stitch, and then 1 per stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the corner. Okay everyone, so I'm at the end. We do have that one double crochet left. I'm going to do my double crochet on top of that very last one, and now I'm going to come in this double crochet, okay, just right in and doing one double crochet. I'm going to do a 2 chain and start turning, and one more double crochet inside of the same stitch. Okay, now I'm going to come into, let me just confirm on my other one. Okay, let me just redo this one again. So we went on top of that last double crochet. Okay, now I'm going to go back into that corner and do double crochet, chain 2, back into that same corner and creating that V. Okay, so basically we have 3 double crochets all in that last one. So creating that V. Now I'm going to come in sideways and create another double crochet. Okay, so it's almost like we have 2, like a V of 2 double crochet into the next one and create 2 double crochet over that sideways double crochet, coming into the next one, doing 2 double crochet. So on each double crochet sideways, we're doing 2 double crochets, okay, until we get to the corner again, because all 4 corners will be the same way. Okay, so just bring that back to you again. So 1 per stitch. We got into the last one, we went right on the corner, did a double crochet and another one in the same stitch, 2 chain, double crochet in that same stitch, and 1 in the sideways. So it's like having 2 and 2. Okay, 1 per 2 double crochet per double crochet sideways, okay, on each one all the way to the corner. So I'll meet you at the corner. Okay, everyone, so I'm down to the corner into my last sideways, so I'm going to do double crochet. I'm going to come right at the edge there, right at the corner, do a double crochet, chain 2, exactly how we did on the other one, coming back into that same stitch, double crochet, and then I'm coming right in to that sideways double crochet. So same thing as we have on the other corner, 2 and 2. Now we're going to do 1 per stitch, exactly how we did on the other side, which is the smaller side. So we have that chain stitch, you just go into that chain stitch. Now if you don't want to poke a big hole through that, use a size hook smaller than what you're using now in order not to get like a big hole through that chain stitch. Okay, and then 1 per stitch. Obviously I had loosened up mine at the beginning. Most of you already should know how that goes. Use a size bigger or loosen up your stitch in order for it not to pull and curve. And then 1 inside of that 2 chain. So the 4 corners will be repeatedly the same way as we just finished doing. Nothing complicated, right? So as soon as you get to the corner here, again, you'll put 1 inside and 1 right at the corner, 2 chain, come back in, 1 inside again. So you'll have exactly the 2 double crochets, 2 chain, and 2 double crochets all in that sideway double crochet, and then continue on. I'm going to meet you at the end once I've completed all the way around, because now it's just a repeat of double crochets. Okay, Okay, everyone, so I've arrived at the end. I've did my double crochet sideways. I'm going to come right at the corner here and do one more double crochet, 2 chain, come back in that same corner, double crochet, and 1 inside. So this way I'll have my shell of 2 double crochets, and then close in with slip stitch on the next double crochet. Coming into the next one, single, 2 chain, my first double crochet, and then 1 per stitch. So we're going to have 3 rows like this. Once I get to the corners, we're going to be doing the 2 double crochets, 2 chain, 2 double crochets inside of that 2 chain, and then 1 per stitch. Okay, so for now, 1 double crochet per stitch, and then I'll meet you at the corner just to make sure you understood. Okay, everyone, so I've reached that corner. I'm going to come in and do 2 double crochets, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochets, and we're going to repeat the same thing on the next row. Remember what I said, there's 3 rows of these double crochets, 1 per stitch. I'm on the side now, okay, and I'm going to do another row. So just remember, when you get to the corners, you'll be adding the shell of the 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 2 double crochet. Okay, I'll meet you at the end of the 3rd row. So we're on our 2nd row of the double crochets. I'm going to do 1 more, repeat exactly the same thing, and then come back to you. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished the 3 rows. Now the next row, most probably we have to do a little adjustment. So I put a marker on here already, so you guys will understand. The next row, so basically I put a marker on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6th, okay? After we've completed that corner, because I always go over 1 to do the single and 2 chains, correct? Like I did down here. We went over 1 single and 2 chains, unless you went straight up. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out, because then when we come back, we'll be counting from this one on. Okay, so I'll complete 9 double crochets included from the marker. Okay, so I'm going to go over another one to the side here, single, 2 chain. So that means I will have 1, 2, 3. This is my 4th. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 double crochets. Obviously, I'll complete the rest once I come around it, okay? I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to come on the 4th with double crochet, and I'm going to count those 9 double crochets again. That's why I said we might have to make an adjustment. It's not like I do calculations as I'm designing. Sometimes it works perfectly, and sometimes we have to make a little adjustment. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain again. Skip 1, 2, 3 into the 4th and do your 9 double crochets again. So I've completed the 9 here where we left off. I skipped 3, went into the 4th. I've done my 9 again. Okay, so we'll be having 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 9 at the edge. The other side should be the same. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. That means there's 2 double crochet to that corner. I'm going to do 1 per stitch. 1, 2. Inside of this 2 chain V, I'm going to do 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn my pattern to the side. Hopefully it will work out on this side perfectly as it's been doing at the edge. We'll see if we have to make an adjustment. We will. So far so good. So 5 double crochets and then 2 more double crochets so we can have the total of those 9 double crochets exactly as we have here. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Did I miss something? I probably missed one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I have the 9. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, skipping 1, 2, 3 into the 4th. Now I'm going to continue to do these 9 groups of 9 double crochet, not 9 groups, the groups of 9 double crochet all the way to the other corner. If we're going to make an adjustment, I will be doing the adjustment together with you. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do my 9, skip 3 going to the 4th until we get to that corner on the side. So we are on the long side. Okay, so I'll meet you as soon as I'm almost reaching the end here. Okay. Okay, everyone. So I've reached the corner. I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to do one more, my 9th, on the same stitch on my last one here. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoops, 6, 7, 8. Almost knocked down my camera. 8 groups of 9. I've added the same one to the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. So I'm on my last 2 double crochet, exactly how we did at the other corner. Actually, not too bad for one little adjustment. So 2 and then 5 inside of the corner. 3, 4, and 5. And then 2 more. So we can have the total of the 9 double crochets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 2, 3 into the 4th, and now we should be good until the end, exactly how we did the other edge on the other side. Count your 9s again, and most probably we'll have to make an adjustment like we did here. 2 on the same stitch on this side. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3 chain. 4 chain. 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. Again, recounting those 9 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Like I said, we most probably have to do that adjustment also on this side. Okay, everyone. So did the same adjustment here at this edge. Did my 9th on the same stitch, skipped 3 and went into the 4th with the 2 double crochets at the corner. Now I'm going to take my marker out because this was just to show you guys where to start from if you're following me the same way. So I've done my 4 chains. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 into the 4th and doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I'm going to close it up with slip stitch. I'm going to cut my thread and come in with the black. So I did cut my thread thinking, oh my god, I'm knocking my camera, thinking that I'm coming in with the black. The black is the next row. I don't know why I thought I had to come in right away with the black. Okay, but no issue. So I've cut my thread. If you didn't, then, so we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do a single and into the next one, single, and just count here how many singles I have. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Actually, it's 5, not 6. 5 singles. So on your third one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to come in directly and do 10 double crochets inside of this 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 double crochets. I'm going to skip 1, 2 into that third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 10 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Skip 1, 2 into the third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and this is how we're going to repeat all the way around, including the corners. Okay, so when you get to the corner here, obviously we're going to do the 10. Then you skip 1, 2, going to the third, do your singles, your 5 singles, and then do your 10 here again. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished my row. Now I'm going to go in with the black. And you can pretty much start anywhere you want. I'm going to start here on the edging. And so pretty much where we have been starting. So I'm going to skip 1. I'm going to come into that second single with a single and into the next one also with a single. So I have 2 singles, and 3 singles. I'm going to do the triple. So I'm going to come from behind that very first one of the 9 and doing back posts. 1 chain, roll twice on your hook again, back posts again. So we have 10 double crochet, 1 chain. We should have 10 back posts. One chain, take out 2, and the last 2, 1 chain, take out 2, and the last 2, 1 chain, okay, so 10 back posts. So I've done my 10 back posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to skip 1, 1, coming in that second, single, single, and single. Again, going in that first double crochet back post, triple, 1 chain. So we're just repeating now what we've just done. And this is how it's going to be all the way to the end. Then I'm cutting my thread after this, and I'm coming in with that mixed red. Make sure you do have your 10 back posts, or you'll get into some issues on the next row. So make sure that you do count each time you have completed this motif of the 10 triples back post, okay? Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. That means I skipped one here, which I thought I did. It's because I grabbed 2 at the same time. So you have to be careful with that. That's a common thing to do, is grabbing 2 of those double crochets, okay? Because they're so close together, it's easy to get them stuck on the same loop. I had a feeling I did that, but ignored it, and so that's why it's important to recount as you're completing the 10 triples. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Again, so I'm going to skip 1, come into the second, 1, 2, and 3, and then continue on again. So I'll meet you at the end of my row once I've completed all the way around, and like I said, coming in with the mixed red. Okay everyone, so I pretty much finished all the black. I'm coming in with that mixed color. And you can start anywhere. I'm gonna start here, but I'm gonna go in the chain, in between the double crochet, or the triples I should say, with single, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain in between, again where we have that 1 chain, and creating these little loops. 1, 2, 3 chain in between, 1, 2, 3 chain. Okay, so I've done all my 3 chain loops. I have 8 loops. Okay, so we start right on the center on that 1 chain that separates the triple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to go directly again in between the triples inside of that 1 chain, single, 3 chain, and just repeat the same thing. We're going to be doing this all the way around the same way, and then I'm cutting my thread and coming in with the last row, which is the picots. And then I'll explain to you at the end how you can continue to increase, or if you want it wider. So just coming in between the triples on that 1 chain space. I have the camera in my face, kind of hard for me to see. And just continuing to do those 8 loops again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go directly into the next motive in between the triples. So we're skipping all of that and repeating the same thing. Okay, I'm going to continue mine and then I'll meet you at the end. Okay everyone, so pretty much finished my mixed color with the loops. Now I'm coming in with the last row straight red, and you can start pretty much on any loop. I'm going to start here. So I'm coming in that first loop of the motive with a single, and then I'm going to do 3 chain, 2, 3. I'm just going to go into this very first one because always to do the picot on the first one, it's always like special case, right? And then I'm coming into the next one. So we're doing the picots. Single, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to come behind, okay? And single into the next one. Single, 1, 2, 3, coming behind and closing with single. So now I have 3 picots. On my fourth one, I'm going to do a single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chain, coming behind and doing a single into the next one. Single, 1, 2, 3, again. Into the next one. 1, 2, 3, behind. So I have 2 picots already. Single, 1, 2, 3, behind. And on the last one, just a single. We're not doing picots. So we're going to have 3 picots on one side, 3 picots on the other of 3 chain and 1 of 5. Now I'm going to roll twice on my hook, okay? And we're going to do an incomplete triple. Probably not. Okay, so 3 times. So we have 4 loops. I think you call this quadruple. I'm not sure. So down here we have the 9 double crochets, remember? So 1, 2, on my third one, I'm going to take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and I'm going to keep the last 2, and I'm going to roll twice again on my hook. And on this side we have 1, 2, on my third one. and do the same thing. Take out 2, take out 2, and take out the last 2. I'm going to go directly straight into that loop and single and create the 3 chain for the peacocks again. Into the next one. 1, 2, 3. Into the next one. One, 2, 3. So now I have my 3 peacocks on the 4th one. Single 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then again doing the 3 peacocks. Single, 3 chain, single, 3 chain, single, 3 chain. So now I have the 3 on my last loop, 3 chain loop, just a single. 1, 2, 3. So I have 4 loops on my hook. I'm going to count 1, 2 on my 3rd one. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and incomplete. So 4 loops again. So 1, 2 on my 3rd one. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 3 loops. I think here I missed to do 3 times on the hook, but no problem. So again into that first loop, single, 1, 2, 3, peacock. Into the next one, single, 3 chain, peacock. Into the next one, single, 3 chain, peacock. On my 4th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, I think I'm just knocking my camera. Again, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I've done my 3 peacocks of 3 chain on one side, 5 chain, and 3. On my last loop, just single. 1, 2, 3. 4 loops on the hook. 1, 2 on my 3rd one. Take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2. Leave the other 2 on the hook. Coming on that 3rd one on this side. Take out 2, take out 2, and I think I missed rolling again. Okay, so let's just roll again. 1, 2, 3, so it's supposed to be 4 loops on the hook. And stretch your thread. Don't be afraid to stretch it. Okay, so took it all out, and then again onto that first loop and create your peacocks. I'm basically just repeating what I did. And the corners are the same thing, so there's no change, it's just a repeat of everything. Into the last loop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 loops. I don't know why I kept doing 4 because I was thinking of the first, but remembering that at the end we only take out all of them together. So it's 5 loops on this one here instead of 4. 4 is on this one, okay, which makes more sense. Kept doing 4, thinking that I'm on the first one. Last loop. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more. 1, 2, 3. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2. Oh, sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. So rolling, so we have 4. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Oh my God, people, my mind is still very off. Okay, so incomplete. Now we have 5 on the loop on this side. Okay. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 3. Then coming in to our first loop. Okay, and that's pretty much how it's going to turn out to be. How pretty is that? Okay, so basically, if you want to go longer, like the big runner I have, so you just continue on your skulls. And if you want to go wider, that means that you would add 2 skulls, one next to the other. That means at the beginning, when you do your chain stitch, you double that. Okay, so double your chain stitch, and you'll get 2 motifs of the skull, one next to each other, and just continue the same way. Sometimes if you need to make an adjustment like we did here, and we put 2 on the same space or the same stitch of the 9 double crochet, well, that's easy to do. You can do that. It's not complicated at all. It pretty much falls into place. So it worked out for me. It was only 1 stitch adjustment that we did here at the sides, if you recall. Okay, so that does it for this video. I'll leave the measurements to the small one. This one, like I mentioned, the big one, is 1.66 or 67, something like that. I keep hitting my camera. And then, of course, it's not blocked yet, but once it is blocked, just going to give you an idea, because since I have both sides here. Now, it's not blocked, it's going to stretch more, so it's going to be wider, but more or less an idea of what it is. So it's about 36 to 37 centimeters wide. Okay, so again, God bless you. Thank you so much for your uplifting words and the memory of my brother. My mind is still not there. I had to take down so many times this pattern because I couldn't concentrate on doing the stitching, and take out the videos and redo it again. It's just my mind is so blocked, and just keep having those visions of him, and it's just, it's just so sad. It's, I know that's what life is all about, but it's something that you never expect, especially out of your loved ones. We're a very tight, close family, and I love my brothers. I have 4 of them, and he's the 3rd eldest in line. We're 5 children, so it's just terrible. But anyway, thank you so much for your loving support. I will see you in the next tutorial. God bless you. Until next time, everybody. Thank you.